Security forces and ULF-A1 engage in gun battle in Assam's Tinsukia, Digboy, Pangri Road, cordoned off as some officials suspect insurgents still hiding in forest area. Chief Minister Nongthong Bombareen calls on startups to become job providers, not job seekers, says his government has earmarked 100 crore rupees in state budget for startup program. 7th Amur Falcon Festival 2022 celebrated. Forest Minister T.H. Biswajit Singh lauds people of Tamenglong for protecting migratory birds, forest land. NPCC remembers former Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on 133rd birth anniversary. Children's Day celebrated across India. Hello, you're watching IS English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself, and get vaccinated to ward off COVID. JESSIA now giving you the news in detail. Gunshots have been reported in the middle of the upper Dihing forest area on the road connecting Digboy, Pangri under the Pangri police station in the Tinsukia district. As per reports, insurgents opened fire on an army vehicle at the upper Dihing forest area in Tinsukia district, and an encounter broke out which lasted for at least 10 minutes. As per reports, the Indian Army got a tip-off that 5 Alpha I cadre hiding in the area. Notably, post the incident, the Digboy Pangri road has been cordoned off as the army officials suspect that the insurgents are still hiding in the forest area. The entire forest area has been covered by the army, however, no casualties have been reported so far. This is a breaking story, further details are awaited. Chief Minister Nongthong Bombareen today urged startups to become job providers to propel the state economy and not job seekers, saying his government has earmarked 100 crore rupees in the state budget for startup program. He was addressing a startup workshop at Sangai Conference Hall in Imphal yesterday. The workshop witnessed multiple products, including innovative ones. CM Bombareen on the occasion handed over startup loan to beneficiaries apart from interacting with them. He also lauded Northeastern Development Finance Corporation Limited, NEDFI, championing entrepreneurial spirit of Northeast for its decision to extend 15 crore rupees assistance for startup. Chief Minister Bireen also maintained that his government aims to provide a source of earning to every household in the state. The government has taken up various schemes and initiatives to provide direct and indirect employment to at least one member of each family. Chief Minister further said that since the formation of his government in 2017, priority has been given towards the employment of as many youths as possible by initiating the Manipur Startup Scheme. Around 6,000 startups have been given financial assistance under the scheme so far. The investment made by NEDFI has also made it possible for many startups to expand their operation. He said the startup scheme has turned the youth from job seekers to job creators. Stressing that the youths are the future of the state, Bireen said that 10 crore rupees each for Imphal West, Imphal East and Churachandpur have already been sanctioned for setting up youth skill centers. Another 5 crore each have also been sanctioned for Senapati, Ukhrul and Chandel districts. Bireen said that various initiatives, including the Go to Village and Go to Hills, have been taken up to bring inclusive development in the state. He added that Manipur is marching ahead towards development, with agitations becoming a thing of the past. A senior government official has been given charge of its subdivision of Manipur to ensure that infrastructure development reaches every nook and corner of the state. Speaking on the developmental work, including the construction of the 7-story government quarters at New Chekon, the Sangai Ethnic Park, the amusement park at Tenggu Jingjin, and the heritage site at Makhel, CM Biren said that the state could attain a higher level of development if the same pace is maintained. He raised concern that only a few people with innovative ideas have approached to benefit from the startup scheme. He urged the youth to gain expertise in the IT sector as the world is advancing rapidly with the arrival of 5G services, aiding that the state is lagging in this field. He also informed that the corpus fund set aside for the Manipur startup scheme has been increased from 30 crore rupees to 100 crore rupees and appealed to the youth to benefit from the scheme. NEDFI Chairman and Managing Director BVSLN Murthy said that the launch of the first ever venture capital for startup will be a memorable one in Manipur's history.
Seeker was the job creation, creator was in a job creator was I announcing Mayam Sassin, announcing the morning put home in posting a pen. Invest President of Viraga, Waxakers have Viragan, which I Waxas Hanabagi, Youth Skill Center, Impal Iscom Weska, Soshan Purga, 10 crore, 10 crore, Sanction Dollar, Aduga, Senapati Ukru, Sandian of 5 lakhs, a crore. You'd see a wiggy future in Adunamado data pay, I'm gonna focus Viraga Honor. You talk with this and talk and by me Panda. Government service, we should have the financial discipline, we should maintain the financial discipline. Without discipline, we cannot achieve anything. Every field and we have to maintain discipline. Loan loan मिल गया गाड़ी खरीदना है वो नहीं है लोन मिल गया तो कुछ करना है और एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट करना है प्रोडक्ट को इनहांस करना है
Hana Manipur startup for 2017-18 first phase that team se encourage to be the startup Manipur na direct revenue stage select to given high investment city can Hana Saramba manually Saramba production se startup Manipur na the yam chow thing PV quickly ba angang sing sitasu plantation tawbagi team mama yawbani na koina maning the maru amam habjai hai maru sing si angang sing sina jinabal oraga yim hota use and grow eating the koina putok chagi na.
This 7th Amur Falcon Festival 2022 was celebrated today at Multipurpose Hall Tamenglong Headquarters, organized by Tamenglong Forest Division in collaboration with Rainforest Club Tamenglong, Wildlife Trust of India, Corbett Foundation and Tamenglong Times. The program attended by Forest, Environment and Climate Change Minister T.H. Biswajit Singh, Water Resources and Relief and Disaster Management Minister Awangbao Nyumai, and Dr. A.K. Joshi, Principal Chief Conservator of Forests and Head of Forest Force, as Chief Guest, Guest of Honor and Functional President respectively. Chief Guest T.H. Biswajit Singh thanked the people of Tamenglong for protecting migratory birds. He also held Dailong village for preserving forest land without the help of government and also thanked Trilwan village for declaring the Amur Falcon roosting site as community reserve forest. Biswajit Singh said that under the able leadership of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, Manipur has witnessed less burn, blockade and communal tension. He stated that without peace, development is not possible in the state. Minister Awangbao Nyumai mentioned that Amur Falcon was sold in the open market before, but now the phenomenon is not seen because people are now protecting this migratory bird. The Amur Falcon does not eat or destroy crops. They come here and roost for a while and fly back, covering almost the entire world, Nyumai said, adding that he sees Amur Falcon as a silent ambassador of peace because they connect the entire planet without harming other creatures. He urged for protecting and preserving this migratory bird. The program was also attended by district-level officer, CSO leaders, church leaders, NGOs leaders, villages authority, police, and other security personnel. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC today observed 133rd birth anniversary of former Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru at the Congress Bhavan in Imphal. MPCC President K. Megachandra, CLP leader O. Ibobi, CWC member Kai Khangam, MLA Lokeshwar, former party MLAs and office bearers were present at the occasion. They offered rich floral tribute to the statue of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, followed by children program. Ibobi delivered a speech at the function. He said Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India, played a great role in making a modern India. PCC President K. Megachandra in his speech remembered Nehru, the architect of modern India, as a great statesman and said Children's Day is celebrated on 14th of November on the birthday of Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru.
Singbu Larik Fazana Tambiba, Chatra Singi Right Sing, Laidaba Sing, Amadi, Pibam Sataba Ladiba, Naha Sing Chatra Sing Mayam Singi, Rights Mayam, Aikoi, Sarkar Ladiba Kudi Makna, State Ki Sarkar, Central Government, Tongan Tonganba, Laibak Sing the Su, Marui Bangang Singi, Sindren Singi Right Sing Say, Kuna Respect of Wadabani, Haiba, Asi, Sahi, Sam, Kuntrahun to Suba, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehrugi, Mapokumunga, Marilena, when Angang Sing Busu, Masi, Malemda, Angang Singi, Ningsing Banumit, Angang Singi Numit, Haidana, Malemda, Ngasi, UNSU, Ahoy, Pangtoi,
India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru once said, quote, "The children of today will make the India of tomorrow. The way we bring them up will determine the future of the country, and with Children's Day just around the corner, we could not help but reflect on the same. They say it is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men, and rightly so, since kids are like wet cement. Whatever falls on them makes an impression, so we have to love our children unselfishly, as they are the hands by which we take hold of heaven." Every year, Children's Day is celebrated all across India on November 14. This day was chosen to celebrate as Children's Day after the death of India's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, adorably referred to as Chacha Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru celebrated his birthday on November 14. Nehru was a great advocate for children's rights and for an all-inclusive education system where knowledge is accessible to all. He believed that children are the future of the country and the foundation of a society, and hence everyone's well-being should be taken care of. Earlier, Children's Day was celebrated in India on November 20, the day World Children's Day is celebrated by the United Nations. However, after the death of Jawaharlal Nehru, a resolution was passed in the Indian Parliament to mark his birthday as Children's Day. Manipur Governor Laganation today attended a one-day national conference on tribal heroes in India's freedom movement held at Central Hall of GP Women's College in Imphal. The conference was organized by DM University under the National Commission for Scheduled Tribe, New Delhi. BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sharda has welcomed 3 former MDCs, Tengopal Mandal, in joining the Saffron Party today. They were M. Morungsan Maring, 1 Khoibu DCC, KH Morung Maring, 2 Mochi DCC and CH Mishit Maring, 3 Langol DCC. Minister Letpao Haukib also attended the event. The security situation in the northeastern states has improved substantially since 2014, and the year 2020 recorded the lowest insurgency incidents and casualties among civilians and security forces during the last 2 decades, said a report from the Ministry of Home Affairs. It also cites that, compared to 2014, there has been a 74% reduction in insurgency incidents in 2021, according to a media report. The Northeast region is culturally and ethnically diverse, having more than 200 ethnic groups which have distinct languages, dialects, and socio-cultural identities. The terrain, the state of socio-economic development, and historical factors such as language, ethnicity, tribal rivalry, migration, control over local resources, and long and porous international borders have resulted in a fragile security situation in the northeastern states. This has resulted in violence, extortion, and diverse demands by various Indian insurgent groups, which maintain safe havens, camps in neighboring countries. As per the report, in 2014, around 824 incidents took place, while in 2021, the number of incidents are 209. Starting from 2014 till 2021, around 319 extremists surrendered, while 580 were killed and 9,103 were arrested. It also claimed that due to significant improvement in the security situation in northeastern states, the Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958 (AFSPA) has been removed from 23 districts and partially from one other district of Assam, 15 police station areas in 6 districts of Manipur, and 15 police station areas in 7 districts of Nagaland from 1st April of 2022. It further said that Mizoram, Sikkim, and Tripura remain by and large peaceful, and there is a marked improvement in the security situation in other states of the region. COVID-19 cases in India witnesses a decline, with the country reporting a single-day rise of 547 new infections, the lowest since April 8, 2020, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated today. With this, the country's cumulative caseload has gone up to 4,46,66,924. The count of active cases has fallen below 10,000 for the first time since April 2020, while the death toll due to the disease has climbed to 5,30,532, with 1 fatality being reported from Maharashtra. A total of 540 COVID-19 cases were reported on April 8, 2020. The active cases now comprise 0.02% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate has increased to 98.79%, according to the Health Ministry website. The count of active COVID-19 cases now stands at 9,468. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Secretary Dharmendra, along with senior officers of the state, on Sunday reviewed the preparations for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the state on November 19 next. Prime Minister Modi will inaugurate the Donyi Polo Airport in Itnagar during his visit. Reviewing the security arrangements with the police and the Central Intelligence representatives, the Chief Secretary asked them to ensure no security lapse during the PM's visit. He also directed the officials of the Civil Aviation, Airport Authority, and Construction Agency to leave no stone unturned for ensuring a successful inaugural program. Dharmendra also inspected the airport terminal and the site where the inaugural program of the airport is scheduled to be held. Principal Secretary Dr. Sharad Chauhan, Commissioner to Chief Minister Sonam Chombe, Civil Aviation Secretary Swapnil M. Nayak, IPR Secretary Ajay Kumar Bishit, Papum Pare, Deputy Commissioner Sachin Rana, and IPR Director Onyog Pertin accompanied the Chief Secretary. Now it's time for a short commercial break. We will be back with latest news and updates. Keep watching IS News. Hotel Ambrosia. Always wondering where to stay while traveling to Delhi? Now leave all the worry and tensions behind. Introducing Hotel Ambrosia, situated near Delhi Airport at Mahipalpur. Rooms at affordable prices, 24-hour Wi-Fi service, restaurant service. For Northeast and North Indian foods, pick and drop service available. For more detail, please contact Hotel Ambrosia, Mahipalpur, Delhi 9643504772. Welcome back. You're watching IS English News. In one of the most shocking things of the century, an 11-year-old from the United Kingdom was found to have the highest IQ score, even more than Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking. The 11-year-old boy, Yusuf Shah, scored an IQ level of 162 marks in the Mensa test. While he got 162, the two legends had an estimated IQ of around 160. The 11-year-old is a Class 6 student at Wigton Moor Primary School in Leeds. Speaking to the Yorkshire Evening Post, he said, quote, "Everyone at school thinks I am very smart and I have always wanted to know if I was in the top 2% of the people who take the test." His father said that they prepared for the test just like they did for any other and nothing specific for the IQ test. While he scored the massive mark, it has been reported that in one section of the test, Yusuf was supposed to answer 15 questions in 3 minutes, but he misheard that he had 13 minutes to do so. He did take 13 minutes for the task, but even then, he got the top score. Yusuf has plans to study mathematics at Cambridge or Oxford in the future. Turkey's Interior Minister Süleyman Soylu has said that the suspect who planted the bomb that caused the explosion in Istanbul yesterday, November 13, has been detained. Soylu also said that, according to initial assessment, it was conducted by a terror group. 4 females, including a 9-year-old girl, and 2 men were killed in the blast. Meanwhile, Turkey's Health Minister Fahrettin Koca said that 39 out of 81 people who were wounded during the terror attack were discharged from the hospital. According to media reports, the Istanbul Chief Public Prosecutor official office launched an investigation into the explosion. Winter blues too contribute to increased woes for diabetes. People feel low during the winter season because they go out less and prefer to stay indoors. Less outdoor exercise during this season can sometimes cause mood swings or depression, which might raise blood sugar level in their body. Dr. Kumar said, studies have shown that more cases of diabetes are diagnosed in the winter months as compared to the summer months, as patients with diabetes mellitus have higher HbA1c level during this season. Dr. Aishwarya Krishnamurthy, consultant endocrinology and diabetes, Max Super Specialty Hospital, Vaishali said, explaining that this difference is seen in all sex, race, age, and diabetes severity groups. Now we have the sports news. In cricket, England created history by winning their second T20 World Cup, defeating Pakistan by 5 wickets at the Melbourne Cricket Ground yesterday. Led by Ben Stokes with the bat and Sam Curran with the ball, England overcome a staunch Pakistan challenge to win the World Cup. They are now the only side who are the defending ODI and T20 World Cup champions. England chased down the low-key target of 138 runs with an over to spare. After opener Josh Butler said the tempo with a 17-ball 26-run, Ben Stokes steered the innings to a grand finish with an unbeaten 52 runs. For Pakistan, Haris Rauf scalped 2 wickets, while Shaheen Afridi, Mohammad Wasim and Shadab Khan took 1 each. Sam was named player of the match as well as player of the series. Earlier, England won the toss and decided to bowl first. Pakistan made 137 in the stipulated 20 overs, losing 8 wickets. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Security forces and Alpha I engage in gun battle in Assam's Tinsukia, Digboy, Pangri Road, cordoned off as army officials suspect insurgents still hiding in forest area. Chief Minister Nangtong Mambreen calls on startups to become job providers, not job seekers, says his government has earmarked 100 crore rupees in state budget for startup program. Seven Amur Falcon Festival 2022 celebrated. Forest Minister T.H. Biswajit Singh lauds people of Tamenglong for protecting migratory birds' forest land. NPCC remembers former Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on 133rd birth anniversary. Children's Day celebrated across India. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching IS News.